Most heart surgeons have recently cautioned that simply walking might not be enough to protect your heart, and could even be more overrated than people think. If you're over 65, and especially if you've experienced joint discomfort, tiredness, or have limited movement, this could be a real eye-opener. Today, we're looking at 5 expert-approved alternatives to walking, easy, safe activities that can boost circulation, strengthen your heart, and give you more energy, all without leaving your house. If you've been dealing with slow circulation, numb toes, swollen legs, or that heavy sluggish feeling after sitting too long, you're not alone. Millions of seniors face the same issues, often feeling stuck, believing walking is their only option even when it causes discomfort. But there are other ways. The 5 options we'll discuss today might be exactly what your heart has been hoping for. If protecting your heart, keeping your brain sharp, and staying active and independent into your 80s and beyond matter to you, stay tuned. What you'll learn today could change the way you feel by tomorrow, literally. Let's start. Seated leg pumps. One of the easiest and most overlooked exercises for heart and blood health, especially when walking isn't easy, is the seated leg pump. At first, it might sound too simple, even a little funny, but this gentle motion copies the natural pumping action of walking without putting pressure on your knees or hips. Most importantly, it works your calf muscles, what many heart specialists call your second heart. Here's why that matters. Every time your calves contract, they help move blood up from your legs back toward your heart. This keeps circulation steady and stops blood from gathering in the lower legs, which is a main reason older adults deal with swelling, cold feet, or even risky clots. Without that action, your heart works twice as hard to move blood upward, especially when you've been sitting for hours. The beauty of seated leg pumps is that you can do them anywhere, while reading, eating, watching TV, or even waiting at the doctor's office. Just sit up straight, put your feet flat, and lift your heels while keeping toes on the floor. Hold for a moment, then lower. Then do the opposite. Lift toes while heels stay down. This simple up and down move wakes up your calves and gets blood moving again. Psychologically, it's a game changer. Many older adults feel discouraged when told to move more, especially when they're in pain or feel unsteady. But the seated leg pump removes that mental block, proving you can start now without special gear, a gym, or even shoes. One man, Ronald, 78, living alone and unable to walk far without dizziness, started doing 20 reps each hour while watching his favorite westerns. 2 weeks later, his swelling went down, his energy rose, and he said, "I finally feel like I'm part of my own recovery." It's not how much you move, it's how consistently you get your blood flowing. The seated leg pump does exactly that, gently, safely, right from your chair. Number 2, wall push-ups. Many think push-ups are just for building arm muscles or for gym workouts, but wall push-ups, when done regularly, can help your heart, blood flow, and vascular health. Best of all, no floor work, no equipment, and no sweating are needed to get results. Wall push-ups work your chest, arms, core, and upper body muscles, which help blood move, especially around the chest and back, where many older adults have stiffness or poor circulation. Each controlled push helps your heart pump better and strengthens muscles that aid healthy breathing, which is vital as we age. Unlike walking, which can strain knees, hips, and the lower back, wall push-ups support your weight, so you can adjust intensity, take it slow, and still challenge yourself. Stand a few feet from a solid wall. Place your hands flat at shoulder height. Bend elbows to bring your chest toward the wall. Then push back. Even 10 reps can wake up your upper body and boost blood flow. Emotionally, wall push-ups can help lift hidden burdens, anxieties, regrets, or tension in the chest. Gentle movement like this not only works the muscles, but also eases emotional weight. After just a few reps, you might breathe deeper, stand taller, and feel lighter, your nervous system responding with relief. Margaret, 82, hesitant at first, began with 5 each morning at her kitchen counter. Soon, she said, "I thought I was too old, but my body was just waiting for permission." Strength after 75 doesn't have to mean heavy lifting or long walks. Sometimes it's leaning into a wall and proving to yourself your body can still support you. That small strength can change how you carry yourself all day. Number 3. Seated leg lifts. If you've dealt with slow blood flow in your legs, ankle swelling, or icy feet that never seem to warm, seated leg lifts could be the habit that changes everything. You don't need to leave home or buy equipment. Just a sturdy chair and 5 minutes. Seated leg lifts work the largest muscles in your thighs, calves, and hips. When these muscles engage, blood flows more easily from your legs back to your heart. Important because for many seniors, that uphill journey is harder, causing swelling, coldness, and tired legs after sitting too long. Lifting your leg a few inches off the ground while seated activates your quadriceps and engages your blood vessels. Do this rhythmically, switching legs, and you may notice warmer feet, steadier knees, and a heart that works less to move blood. Over time, it can lower resting heart rate and improve stamina. There's also a mental boost. It quietly tells your brain, I'm still in control. This helps fight the helplessness that can come with illness or mobility issues. George, 79, barely moved during the day until one afternoon, during TV commercials. He began lifting his legs. Weeks later, he said, I didn't feel stuck anymore. I felt like I was participating again. Small, unnoticed moves like this remind your body and mind you're still strong. Progress isn't always about walking farther or lifting heavier. It can be lifting your leg from a chair and choosing one more step toward vitality. Number 4, hand grip squeezes. Heart health isn't only about big muscles or long walks. Your grip can also protect your heart. Squeezing exercises can strengthen your heart, improve blood pressure, and build vascular health, all without leaving your seat. These exercises aren't flashy, but gripping and releasing with purpose stimulates tiny arteries in your hands and arms, creating a vascular response that lowers systolic blood pressure, the force your heart uses to push blood. Many cardiologists now recommend grip therapy for blood pressure control, especially for seniors who can't do intense workouts. High blood pressure in older age is a silent danger. Your heart can be overworking without you feeling it. Grip work gives your heart a break. Studies link strong grips with longer, more independent lives because grip strength reflects whole body health. Weak grip often signals declining balance, coordination, and confidence, but training it, even with a tennis ball, sends your body the message, I'm still strong. Ellen, 83, carried a yellow stress ball, squeezing it 3 times whenever she sat or stood. That small habit boosted her daily energy, not just in her hands, but everywhere. She said, I used to feel my heart racing for no reason. Now it works with me, not against me. Grip training doesn't need your legs or balance. It fits anywhere in your day, giving you a sense of control at a stage of life when so much feels out of your hands. Number 5, seated leg raises. You don't have to run marathons to keep your heart young and blood moving well. Lifting your legs while seated can help. Sitting too long lets blood pool in your legs, forcing your heart to work harder. Over time, this can raise clot risks, swelling, and high blood pressure. Leg raises act like a pump, improving circulation and sending oxygen-rich blood to muscles that need it. You can do them anywhere, reading, chatting, or waiting for coffee. Sit tall, raise one leg, hold for a few seconds, then lower. This wakes up your thigh muscles, which play a key role in moving blood back to your heart. Doing this regularly strengthens your legs and reduces strain on your heart. Feeling physically capable boosts confidence, making it easier to move, walk, and interact without fear. Harold, 78, recovering from a minor stroke, at first doubted the point of leg raises, but weeks later, he walked to the mailbox with ease and climbed stairs with less effort. More than the physical changes, he felt useful again. This isn't about vanity. It's about dignity and regaining independence, one small lift at a time. Final thoughts. Change doesn't require perfect health, costly gear, or lots of time. Just willingness and belief that your body still matters, maybe now more than ever. Many seniors are made to feel invisible, but inside there's still vitality, strength, and resilience. These 5 practices aren't just movements. They're reminders you're still here, still capable, and still able to care for your heart. Each time you move, even from a chair, You're showing up for yourself. Small actions add up, build momentum, and bring peace. Even on hard days, there are still choices you can make to steady your heart and keep your blood moving. You're never too old or too far gone to try something gentle. Pick one exercise, whichever feels easiest, and try it today. Notice not just the physical change, but the lift in your mood and sense of life. Healing often happens quietly, like in a chair when you lift your legs and warmth returns, or in a calm breath when you realize you're still here. And that is something to be proud of.